My wife keeps questioning my manliness because I bake, listen to pop music, and avoid conflict, and now I'm wondering if I'll ever be enough for her. Posted by you/Thrower_manly. I, 42M, have been with my wife, 42F, since we were both 18. She was my first everything, while she had been with a few people before me. We have an 18-year-old daughter together who is an incredible person, smart, kind, and thoughtful. I could not have asked for a better kid. Over the years, my wife started making comments about my manliness. At first, they were rare and easy to brush off, but in the last year, they became more frequent and cutting. 3 months ago, I reached my breaking point and decided to leave her. To give some context, I believe I am a fairly well-rounded person who is also manly by most definitions. I am tall, work out several times a week, can handle any DIY project around the house, and know how to fix cars. I used to be an amateur boxer and cage fighter and still practice as a hobby to stay fit. Despite all of this, my wife found reasons to criticize me for things she considered unmanly. Here are some examples of what she said. I like to bake and cook. She would roll her eyes or make sarcastic comments whenever I bake something or tried a new recipe. I do not drink alcohol. I have no issue with others drinking. It is just not for me. She thought this made me boring or weak. I enjoy pop music. While rap is my favorite genre, having a teenage daughter introduced me to artists like Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter. I genuinely enjoy some of their songs and listen to them occasionally. My wife mocked me for this, saying it was embarrassing for a grown man to like teen girl music. I drive a small car. While I own a powerful car and a motorbike, my preferred daily driver is a VW Up because it is practical for short trips with just me and my gym bag or work bag. She said it made me look ridiculous and gave off the wrong vibe. I avoid unnecessary conflict. My wife perceives any slight as a personal insult and reacts aggressively, honking at drivers who cut her off or yelling at people who do not say thank you when she holds the door open. I prefer to let things slide because I do not see the point in escalating situations unnecessarily. For example, on a night out, someone was obnoxious to me, calling me names and even pushing me, but I just smiled and walked away. My wife said I embarrassed her in front of her friends by not fighting him and called me a doormat for the world. There were other things too, like how she compared me to our daughter because we both enjoy silly social media videos together. She once said living with us was like living with two teenage girls. In September, after years of these comments building up, I told her I could not take it anymore and left. Even then, she took one last dig at me by saying a real man would change. Since then, she has apologized repeatedly and offered to go to therapy, both individual and couples counseling, to work on her issues. Since leaving, I have felt more relaxed and happier overall. For the first time in years, I do not have to worry about what comments she will make if I bake a cake or put on music that makes me happy. At the same time, it is scary because she is all I have ever known since we were teenagers. The idea of being alone or meeting new people terrifies me because I have never done that before. Still, everything tells me that leaving was the right decision. But there is this nagging doubt in my head that maybe her words were true, that I am annoying or unmanly, and that no one will want me. Comments. It's done. Double down and commit to leaving. You're happy and you don't have young kids to worry about. Your soon-to-be ex should have corrected herself when you communicated how you felt. Opie, you're right. Lil_big_sis5. Do you know how many women would love to have a man who can fix things around the house, work on cars, stay in shape, and loves to cook? All of that, and you avoid unnecessary fights? Your wife needs therapy for her toxic ideas of masculinity. Update 3.5 months later. Hi all. Thank you so much for all the love on my first post. It meant more than you know. Here is an update over 3 months later. First off, no, I did not get back with her. The divorce is now in motion. Our daughter has been incredibly supportive and says she notices how much happier and more relaxed I seem now. My ex-wife kept asking me to come back until about a month ago when she announced she was seeing someone new, a 23-year-old guy. When I felt relief instead of hurt or jealousy at that news, it hit me. I am fully over her. Not much else has changed in my life except that it feels lighter now. I am still baking, cooking, boxing, and cage fighting, yes, all at once. My daughter and I got tickets to see Sabrina Carpenter together. We even plan on making matching t-shirts for the concert. We also snagged tickets for Kendrick Lamar because rap will always be my first love. Lastly, thank you again to everyone who commented on my original post or messaged me privately with support. You were all so kind. It was humbling, but also gave me a confidence boost when I needed it most. One thing that has surprised me is how much freedom feels good after years of walking on eggshells around someone else's judgmental comments. For example, since leaving my wife, I have taken 2 spontaneous weekend trips, one to Barcelona and another to Brussels, and loved every second of them. These are things my ex-wife would never have done with me because they were too much effort, but now they are experiences I can enjoy guilt-free. Dating still scares me, I will admit that, but for now, focusing on myself feels like the right move. Comments. Extension_way 3724. My husband isn't manly enough because he drives a little car to his cage, fighting matches while listening to pop music and baking cakes. Brother, your ex-wife might be insane. Opie, honestly, and thank you. We are making t-shirts for Sabrina Carpenter's concert.